Hello, friend. Talking new construction, talking home builders. I'm Good Tom Tommy, or Tommy Davidson. I'm a real estate agent in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, about 25 miles southeast of Nashville, right down I-24. I just want to talk about the report that's out today, and it's home builder sentiment. How do home builders feel? And the reason why I feel like I'm close to this is because we represent a lot of development, a lot of new construction, have ties with the largest home builder in Tennessee. Last year, they almost built 1,000 homes. So I think I've got a good resource there. And there's other guys that I talk to on a regular basis. And whenever you see these kind of reports that come out, they're extremely scary. Whenever you look at the graphs, it shows that right now, home builder sentiment is at the lowest level since the Great Recession. Other than in 2020, there was a huge drop off, of course, when we had the COVID lockdown, but it immediately went back up. So if the media is going to talk about the lowest since the Great Recession levels, let's put that into perspective. What caused the 2008, depending on what area you were in, but in our area, it started getting really bad in 2008. Other areas, it started prior to that, and it went through some areas, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those times that time period from 7 to 12, very low sentiment for the people that are building houses. So if you're a home builder, why would you feel good right now about putting houses on the market? Why would you feel good about starting things if you see interest rates now over 7%? They don't know exactly where they're going to go, but if you're somebody and you're risking $2 or $3 million to start 5, 6, 7 starts, why do it right now? The best use of your money is probably to save it. The biggest difference between now, 2022, and 2007 and 8, the biggest problem was inventory. Builders at this time then were continuing to put homes on the market. A lot of them probably needed to do this to continue to pay their bills because they could get draws from the bank, pay other bills on other jobs or other vendors, suppliers, or whatever trade it is they need to pay. So then the absorption rates for homes then were well over a year in most parts of the country. That would mean if no new products came onto the market, new or existing, it would take over 1 year to sell. Right now, the biggest difference we're seeing, and whenever that happened, when there's more than 6 months of supply on the market, it's definitely probably going to flatten to push down prices. Right now, the biggest problem we're having is affordability, but we don't have a lot of homes on the market. In our market, we're right around 2 months of supply, which we're still really in a buyer's market. So whenever someone puts their home on the market, they're not having to take as much of a haircut as they had to give it away in 2008. So it's a time where I refer to, as Barry Habib says, and he's a guy that I would definitely recommend you follow, a lot of heartburn. I don't think this is a chronic problem. I just think this is going to be like if we were running a marathon, we would be running a part of the race that's uphill. Eventually, this is going to flatten out. Eventually, this will get easier. But till we get to the other side of this, you're really going to battle some restraints, some forces. The mortgage rates, it's going to be ugly. I don't think it's going to continue to go up. Could be wrong, because I believe that mortgage rates are going to follow inflation, and inflation is year-over-year readings. Last October, inflation started. It started moving up. So whenever you compare last October to this October, there won't be as much of a difference. Which I think over the next 6 months, inflation is going to come down. The home builders that I talk to feel like next year's probably going to be a bust, but they're forecasting in shitty interest rates, shitty mortgage rates. But if mortgage rates get back down under 6% in the 5.5s, all this is going to change. Right now, we just don't know. But we're in a very healthy market. The fundamentals are completely different than 2008, but don't let me bullshit you. It's still tough. It's still, if you put your home on the market, it's still going to be hard because people just can't swallow. They can't swallow seeing 3.5% interest rates, and today they're at 7.1. So we're just going to have to get through this. We will. Hang in there.